Hello!
Hola.
Welcome back to, I guess I should start saying it, Discussions with a Grump.
I'm not a grump.
I am. It's my podcast.
Well, then announce me as your guest. You should say, with the grump and my guest, my darling dear wife. No? Okay.
A pain in the ass guest, I guess.
Not too much of a pain in the butt if you're wanting to do pods with me.
Maybe I'm just lonely. I don't know.
Really?
I'm kidding. So today we kind of want to talk about what we kind of made a video on already on YouTube, but we just thought maybe we'd talk about it a little more.
Yeah, because what I just heard,
Is about
I'm with her.
Trump being the president-elect, which is amazing.
Yes. Savior.
I still feel like they're up to something. They're being way too quiet. And they're scheming something.
Yeah. It's been too quiet lately.
I mean, unless you're on TikTok watching all these dumbass crybabies have a meltdown. And like I said in the video, they're bitching about how fast the election went. Like how they get those votes done that quick. How they figure it out. Like, well, that's what happens when you don't spend all night stuffing the ballot by cheating.
They're still trying to pull that one?
I don't know. Now they want Biden to step down so Kamala can take over for the rest of his presidency, just so they can say that they had a first black woman as president.
Okay, first of all, she's not African American.
She might have some in her, but like...
No, it was all Indian, I thought.
No, but...
And then last I had heard, and I think I was watching it with you, someone had stated that she had a black lady try to pose as her grandmother in like photos and stuff and paid her, but she really wasn't her ancestor.
It wouldn't surprise me. She's lied about everything, just like when she said she used to work at McDonald's, and then when they called her bluff on that,
we have no record of her ever working for any
she tried to
McDonald's.
Photoshop her face onto an employee from back in the day, and they found the actual picture of it, and they debunked that right away.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, Trump, God willing, will be our 47th president, and this team he's putting together is it's like something out of a movie or something. It's like the Avengers. These people aren't playing around.
They're not taking any crap, and they're putting the hammer down, as it should have been 4 years ago.
You wanted to touch on something about Melania. What were you going to say?
So Melania is refusing.
Melania
is refusing to meet with Jill Biden at the what is that thing that they're doing with Biden and Trump?
Yeah, they're just gonna supposedly like turn over.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be meeting tomorrow.
She's refusing because when they had her residence raided, they went through her underwear drawer, which I guess to her is very sacred and secretive, and so that's why she's not going to meet with Jill Biden.
I guess
because her undies were raided.
If you can't hide your underwear, then what's safe anymore?
She must have some really elegant, nice undies.
It's nice that they're finally going to get this country back.
Yeah.
The common sense.
After what we just saw, I think that probably pissed him off even more.
Who's that?
That dude we were watching that was getting hammered with all those questions by the Hispanic
the
dude.
Borders are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of BS. Of course, they try to use race for everything.
Of course.
It's all they do is race bait. And when are they going to realize that it's not working? Like, enough's enough.
I agree.
But it's, I don't know. They're trying to call election fraud now, and
of course they are.
It's okay for them to do it, but when we did it, knowing that they cheated, get over it, you didn't cheat, you don't get a recount, and blah, 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 blah. And
cry babies.
It's just the hypocrisy. It's annoying, and I just can't believe that there's still people that dumb enough to believe everything they say.
Yeah, I agree. BS. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I still think that's funny. Melania won't meet with Jill Biden. That's hilarious. But, hey. She's allowed to feel and believe in what she wants, so. I wonder, do you ever wonder, like, what Trump says to her about that? Do you think they, like, got in a beef about it or anything?
Why would they get into it?
Because he'd probably want her there to support him.
I don't know. He probably doesn't even really want to meet with Biden. But
I know. He's just doing it to be the better person, probably.
have to.
Yeah.
I still think Biden probably voted for Trump. He's mad at them. He hates Kamala.
Yeah.
He was just pretty much said that Kamala's going to be your vice president because of the Black Lives Matter BS going on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I said in the video, too, like, it's kind of funny how they have a problem with Trump being a felon. He shouldn't be president, but yet they're okay with wanting to try to get a statue of a legit felon, a.k.a. George Floyd. They're okay with that, to idolize a felon, but yet somebody whose felonies are pretty much bullshit and made up can't. And now they're all saying, well, now that a president can, now that somebody can be president with felonies, I don't want to see them on applications anymore. Felons should be able to apply, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's different when the shit's fucking made up.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's just do as we say, not as we do.
Yep. It's kind of interesting to see how this is all what's going to happen. Like, they have to be freaking out about the stuff that they're hearing that he wants to do when it actually gets put into place. Like,
I mean, people that know what they're doing is wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's been about a week and everyone else is falling in line. All the countries want to be cordial with us. They want to get along. They want to buy from us. They want to fall in line. And
yeah.
It's just, it's what happens when adults run things.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm glad we're out of Illinois because honestly, I truly believe that your vote does not count in Illinois or probably California.
Yeah.
If you actually look at all the counties in Illinois is pretty much all red except for
little Crook County corner.
Pretty much Chicago.
Yep.
And that's all that counts is when they count the votes. And Illinois is the land of the dead. They use all their voters are dead up in there.
Mm-hmm.
I truly don't believe anyone's happy with fat ass Pritzker. I can't believe that. And the fact that he keeps telling Trump that if you come after my people, you'll have to go through me first. It's like, no problem. It's
a challenge.
They can go over your head and just take them out of your state anyway, dumbass.
Who do you think you are, fat? You know what?
People like him, the governors, the libtards, the bureaucrats, think they're above God and nobody else is above them. They need to get a lesson.
It's probably because he's not going to get funding anymore. It's probably not going to be a safe state anymore. So he's probably pissed.
It was a sanctuary state and blah, blah, blah. And if you're seeking asylum, you can come into this country, which makes no sense.
But he was getting money for that. It wasn't just done. There was some kind of financial agreement.
Wasn't he in trouble one time about like having golden toilets or something something? I don't know, something in his mansion. He's a billionaire.
Look at him. He's like quadrupled in size since he's been in his position. He looks like Humpty Dumpty. I swear to gosh, every time that I see him on TV, he's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, it seems like his breakfast is the left side of the menu at McDonald's or something.
Yeah, it's just, he's horrible. Horrible, horrible human being. I think Illinois is the next California. Seriously. That's where I think it's going. It's halfway there. So,
it is a shithole.
Didn't he want to pass that rainwater tax BS too?
Yeah, I think he did. And then like parking lot tax too.
Jesus.
Like something with the rain in the parking lot.
Yeah. Wow. Anything that he can conjure up to tax, he will tax. And that's the thing, it's like, yeah, all these things are going up, but everyone's pay. Where do you think everyone's going to come up with all this? Explain to me. But
all the taxes they take out of your checks, 2 federal taxes, you got state tax,
to
you got
Medicare.
You got, like, it's like by the time you get your check in Illinois, it's
halfway
$200 of it's gone already.
Not even. It's more than that. It's all freaking. Don't get me going.
That's one of the reasons why we moved out of there. It's like,
oh yeah, and that he was trying to pass that thing that I freaked out about that one year. What's it called? No bail.
Yeah. You were freaking out. You're basically giving yourself a freaking.
Let's explain to the people why I was freaking out. One, he was saying it was pretty much okay to go ahead and murder. 2, he was pretty much saying anyone can just come up to your house and set it on fire. 3, he was saying that, yeah, anyone could just come on your property and live in your shed, live in your backyard, camp out in your front yard, wherever they want. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Oh, maybe they'll get a ticket and you have to go to court, but I'm pretty sure they won't show up anyway. But what are those called? Squatters? Yeah, squatters were allowed to squat. He was allowing all these felons in jail for murder out. He was going to let all these killers out of jail. Pretty much like, I think it was I forgot what degree murder it was, but anyways, it was, they killed people. It was okay for someone to kidnap your kid. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, those are legit reasons to be freaking out about, especially, you're a mother with young children, or if you're living singly on property and then these people can just come and squat around your house and do whatever they want, set it on fire. I mean, and they were saying you could commit not first degree, but I forgot what it is. There's some kind of murder. If you're helping plot a murder, you just get a ticket. It was just bizarre crap. It made no sense to me other than to let all these people out of jail so he can get, stop paying, to fund these people in jail. The expense is probably high. So he just wanted to let all these people go. And I remember all these surrounding counties that we were in took him to court to fight it. Because I remember one, I think it was Lake County. He was like, I can't let all these killers, murderers out of jail. I can't. I just can't do that. I can't put these families at risk. And so they took him to court and it got held up a couple times. I honestly really haven't heard much about it. Have you?
I stopped caring. I don't listen to anything about in Illinois anymore.
So here's me. I freaking went and got my freaking concealed carry, took a gun class, took a shooting class, got my license. Out in Illinois, you have to have a FOID card to shoot and to hold a concealed carry and hold a weapon. So I went and got that and my concealed carry. And now here in Florida, they don't give a crap. They'll let you walk around with anything you want around here.
They tell us all the time, if you have somebody trying to loot or break in, please shoot them. Help us do us a favor and shoot them. You have our permission.
What was it when the hurricane came through and the guy or
the sheriff and DeSantis was saying,
if
you decide to loot, you will die.
Yep.
We don't care.
Nope.
Stay away from these people's houses.
Mm-hmm. You will get shot. You will die. DeSantis, man, he does not mess around. He does not mess around. Like when they heard all these people were coming in from overseas on boats, what were those people called? Not pirates, but I don't know. He called the patrol border and all them people. He just went above and beyond because Biden wasn't doing anything, that these people were coming over. So he sent people out, activated all the military or not military, but the National Guard and all that.
That's military.
Yeah, that's true. And had them patrol the borders of Florida And anyone that was, looking suspicious trying to get access in, he was like, nope, Biden's not doing it, so I'm going to do it, So he's pretty cool. But I hear a lot of people cackle, they don't like him, and I don't know that aspect of why yet. Do you know?
Just like anybody doesn't like Trump, that's all. There's people. You got libtards, or I know a lot of people don't like him now because when COVID was going on, he was telling everyone, come down here. We welcome you with open arms. You don't have to wear a mask. You can do what you want. And then
everyone was pissed.
Everyone moved down here, and now everyone's mad because there's so many Northerners down here, and they're all moving out.
Bye.
Well, I tell Artie at work all the time, too. It's like, y'all damn Northerners, man. It's like, well, tell your governor to stop knowing how to run a state, and we all won't come here. Like, people that are moving down here, obviously, their state is corrupt, too. They can't turn it red, so...
Yeah. And the weather, too. Oh, my God, it was so nice today. I had the windows down, the wind blowing. It was comfortable.
I want my winters.
Did you have your air on and the windows up?
Yeah, I always do.
You're weird.
No, I just don't like the heat.
Tonight's supposed to be like in the 60s.
Air's still staying on.
I guess next week we're supposed to dip down into the 50s. We have a cold front moving in.
Good.
So the air will be off, dear.
Start going camping. But, okay, so that started veering off, so...
No, we're talking politics.
We just started talking about weather. That's not politics.
For a hot second.
But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I feel like they're still up to something. They're planning something. I don't know if it's going to be another assassination attempt, another try to put him to prison.
I just think this is where he needs to hunker down and keep quiet and quit telling people what you're going to do because you're just going to piss off a bunch of people.
Who cares? People get pissed off anyway. Everyone's a sissy Sally anymore. There's no real men anymore.
I know, but still. And stop, plotting against his ass. They don't need to know everything.
He's Hitler, don't you know?
Please. It's far from
They need to read some history and see what Hitler was about and what he actually did, and quit just calling everybody Hitler that you don't agree with.
A lot of these women need to really do their digging and investigate this women's right crap that they're freaking out about still. Like, every other TikTok is that. For the life of me, I don't get it.
Again, it's like they're acting like they're completely banning abortion and you have no choice at all. He said, I don't know how many times that apparently you lefties don't listen to. He's leaving it up to each individual state what the abortion law will be.
Yeah. Yep.
And even when Trump's out of there, guess what's going to happen? It's still going to be each individual state will have a law on abortion. It's up to them.
Personally, I am against it. But, however, if there comes a point in time where, the mother's going to pass or someone's not going to make it or, something very detrimental like that, then I could see it,
What about rape?
It, again, I and everyone else, we're not supposed to judge, and it's, if you have your belief, you have your belief. But I personally don't believe in it, regardless of the situation.
So even if it was rape?
Rape?
Mm-hmm.
See, here's the age thing with me. If it was a little girl or a 12-year-old or, 16, whatever, yes, I would agree with it. But if it was a grown-ass adult, no. Have that baby, give it up for adoption.
But they didn't ask to get pregnant.
No, they didn't have to.
Why would they want to sit through it for 8-9 months and...
Right.
I guess it depends. I guess if rape and or if it's saving a life.
Okay, so I just see it as either way it goes, it's your choice, whatever, But the thing is they're trying to put the word out that that's being taken away, and no one ever said that was being taken away.
they make up
What
their
they
own
are
shit.
taking away is they're not letting these children let them go mutilate their vag or, other thing without the parent consent. Hell yeah. No, that's if you're a minor, no, you don't need to go get yourself mutilated because you can't decide what you want to be.
No. And there's
No.
no child between the ages of fucking the time they're born until like 10 years old that are thinking about sexuality
Yeah.
or thinking that they want to get their genitals cut off and become a female. There's no child at all thinks about that. It's
Question.
only the parents that are putting that thought into their head.
Question in regards to that. So now, is he going to take that out of the public schools now, educating that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to take all that porno shit and I have stopped having those drag queens go there. It's like, what are you trying to do?
In the books.
Like, what are you doing to these kids? Why do you want them to...
No.
Like, I just don't understand. This is a downfall of a empire. That's what happened to the Roman Empire. They all started dressing like females before their empire came down and they were wiped out. That was like the sign of end of time.
5-year-olds need to worry about playing with neighborhood friends, parties.
Juicy juice and naps. That's all you need.
Yeah. Video games, board games, treats, snacks, not frickin' sexuality at that age. It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. Like that one lady that was screaming at that little kid in the...
Yeah, that stroller.
What is wrong with you, woman?
If you think teaching your child, talking them into thinking that they're a different gender than what they actually are, tell them that there's more than 2 genders, you are highly uneducated, misguided, and you need to be in a mental institution.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have had kids in the first place.
But
if you can't even figure out what the hell you are, how are you going to tell somebody what they are?
Well, if people want to, do that. But do it when you're legal age, when you at least have your life somewhat together.
Here's my question. It's like, how are you going to bitch about women's rights when you can't even just tell me what a woman is? Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
It's like, what are you talking about? What's a woman right if you don't know what a woman is? Fucking dumbasses.
Mm-hmm. They know what a woman is, but they don't want to answer it because then they're going to think that community, that she's going to go against that community. So she didn't want to give her input on that.
Here's the thing. Ever since internet and smartphones, it has been the downfall of us. We've all gotten... Yeah. I shouldn't say we, because I'm not part of it. It made people too stupid and too comfortable to get away with dumb shit and hiding behind a screen.
Lazy.
It's ruined everybody.
Yeah. Yep. Now, I, unfortunately, need my phone to get into my jobs. So I need my phone. So I need the electronic, some things. And then people do banking and all that.
I get that. I'm talking about social media. That's what ruined it.
Yeah, but all the social media and stuff, no. It's not a necessity.
I don't know. I don't know. This is what they want, though. It's always about divide. It's always white versus black. Mm-hmm. Male versus female. Gay, straight. Right, left. It's everything they do is all to try to pit us against each other. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all they do.
Yep.
All right, well, that was fun talk.
Always is when it comes to politics. Thank God you and I agree. It'd be a very cool debate if we didn't, though.
Oh, God, I wouldn't even try to debate you. It'd just be like talking to a wall.
I'm open to, listening and hearing others' opinions and seeing what, their views are. But don't push it on me. Don't try to persuade me. I'm not afraid to disagree. Just don't use it against me. But Thank God we think the same way, though, when it comes to that stuff.
I just can't wait for the next 4 years. We'll
I'm
all be a little
feeling-
richer. Everything will be more affordable.
I don't say we're going to be richer. We're just going to be more comfortable.
We'll be richer. We'll be able to save more.
We'll see.
He's putting a temporary hold on credit card interest rates at 10%
And we're
to
going
get everybody caught up from all the BS that Biden and Harris did.
and we're going to get a tax cut for our interest on our car payments. Love that one. Because, I mean, Adam and I pay freaking mortgage payments for our vehicles.
Well,
So that'll be
mine's
nice.
way more than yours.
Not way more. Mine's 100 and something less than yours.
Yeah, BS.
Then add the insurance to that whole ordeal. But yeah, we're supposed to get some tax breaks, so I'm interested to file for 26, because he'll be in January, so it'll be 2025. So,
Well, all right. We'll end that there.
toodles.
Starting to get tired, so
Yeah, me too.
it's a little late, but
Is it? I don't even know what time it is.
it's 8:43.
Oh my gosh, we're old. We think 8:43.
Well, I
is
wake up
late.
at 4, so.
Oh well.
All right, everybody. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.